Well, hello there and welcome back. So on to our third NAS truck hot seat. We're going on to Iowa, and it looks like we're going to be filling in for Travis Koppel, right? He's still in the 50 truck for Beaver. This was actually, I drove for Beaver in NASCAR Heat 2. I don't think it was a hot seat for me, but I know I was teammates with Travis Koppel at Beaver Motorsports, so $10,000 for a top 25 finish. So I feel like that's doable. I don't know. We're going to find out. So kind of an update of what's going on here. So I've got $270,000 in the bank, and we should have more by the time the Truck Series season starts. We only need $42,000 to start our own teams. Obviously, we're going to be going that route. Once again, I've kept all the same settings pretty much, and unfortunately, I've won every race in the Dirt Series season. Again, it didn't take me very long, but I've had all 100 cars the entire season. So unfortunately, the challenge is pretty much gone there. Once again, that's pretty much why I didn't record and why I didn't show you this season here. But at least the good thing is we are earning money, so we'll bring a lot of money into our first Truck Series season. So hopefully we can be pretty competitive right off the bat. But look at the Truck Series standings here. So John Hunter Nemechek is now your points leader. Justin Haley, Cody Coughlin. So Snyder's got to win, Friesen's got to win, Moffat's got to win, Sauter's got to win. Matt Crafton has won. Austin Wayne Salt, Justin Fontaine, Tanner Thorson. So no repeat winners so far on the season. Clay Greenfield is technically last. We've only had 2 starts. So with that, we're going to go ahead and hop into it. And out to qualify. Well, where do I begin? Oh man, I hope it's not a 3 for 3 on a rant video, but there's something not right about these trucks. There's something not right about them. They're just very sluggish and unresponsive, and I'm not sure why. At least compared to like driving some Xfinity and Cup cars, there's something just like, oh boy. Like, once again, I don't know, it's because the truck is so damn slow, but I mean, it's very unresponsive. I set it up to be very loose, and I just can't like get it to. Okay, well, we're gonna be starting last. This is gonna be a long race. This is gonna be a very long race. Wendell Chavis is on pole. What the fuck? Alrighty, I made some yield adjustments to try to set it up and be a little bit more stable, but how the hell? Optical scanning, Dalton Sargent to the back. Man, remember when he was in that truck? Good times. Granite finger starting in the back. Cool. Not going to start last. Great. So, filling in for Travis Koppel here at Iowa under the lights. But it's not totally a night race. Well, it's getting there. Well, I guess they're not going to get there, but you know what I mean. Here we go. Yeah, so it's, once again, it's just something that doesn't feel right with the trucks. Oh, look at this. Look at this. We got to finish 25th. I mean, we're going to pretty much lose it all right here, I think. But I don't know, man. Iowa's pretty much a short track. You know, we're usually better at the short tracks. I feel like we can, you know, achieve more out of the vehicle. I don't know, though. There is just something not right about this truck. There's something just not right. It's all right in the nose. I don't know, like, if they just set up the balance wrong. I sat there for a good 15, 20 minutes working on the setup, trying to get something to do something into the nose of the truck. Couldn't get it. I couldn't get it. I just, like, I went from balls tight to balls loose, and all of it just kind of felt the same, almost. It's just, God, it's just so sluggish. I don't know why. It's just sluggish. I felt that way at Atlanta, because it was going so slow. And I could get that. We were running wide open the entire run in Atlanta. I don't know. It's just like the nose doesn't turn. It's very unresponsive. So when I get loose or I get in a slide, like, it almost like it straightens out whenever it wants, really, almost. Like, it almost doesn't matter how I steer it, if that makes sense. It just, like, I don't know, it just, like, straightens out when it wants to, pretty much. That's the way it feels. It's just really bad. It's basically just like a brake, honestly. I don't know. I mean, I've done a little bit of Xfinity and Cup, and I felt like those felt a lot better, a lot more nimble, maybe, a little bit more responsive. I felt like it able to get those to turn a little bit more. And again, I feel like it's just the speed difference that's kind of messing with it, but it's bad, man. It's really, really bad. Honestly, I was praying to get out of the dirt tour. I think I'm gonna be praying to get out of the truck series, man. Because this is, if this is how I was gonna handle it every single track, I'm not looking forward to it. It's just, man, I'm trying to remember how the trucks handled last year, and I want to say I feel like I prefer the trucks last year than these. It's just, yeah, once again, it just feels very, very sluggish, and there's just not a lot of feedback. There's just not a lot coming with this. So, yeah, honestly, I'm not really impressed, honestly. I'm a bit disappointed. Well, I mean, I tried, man. I'd hate to see what this would be like running on, like, one of the base setups. I mean, I thought I made the setup pretty good. I mean, it doesn't do a lot of good things, but it's... Yeah, like, you hear it squeal on the tires. Like, it's one to turn. It's like it's trying to get loose, but it's like the game's not programmed to be able to get it loose and be fast with it. Because every time I get loose, like, I mean, a big part of that is how we're down on, you know, horsepower, but, oh, man, it's like you just can't get it set up to go loose. I don't know, like, I just have so many issues with this, like, I don't even know how to explain it to you, honestly. I mean, out of all the racing games I've played, I've never felt anything like this, quite like this at all. I mean, so basically, I mean, once again, I tried to get it to turn, right? Iowa's a bad track. It's easy to get a tight vehicle here. That's what I unloaded with, right? Truck was tight. So first thing I always do is just make it looser, make it looser, make it looser. And nothing was turning in the nose, so I just kept on trying to get more rear end out of it and try to get the nose to turn a little bit. I never really got that far, but I got it to the point where it was wrecking loose. And it still, like I couldn't even drive it. Like it was so unresponsive. When it got loose, I just couldn't even really save it. Like I couldn't make it productively loose, if that makes sense. Like, you want to set it up loose, like loose is fast, but you got to be able to drive it. But I feel like I can't, like the game's almost not letting me drive it. Because the truck, once again, it just kind of like, it saves itself when it wants to. Like when it starts to break loose, like you instantly counter steer it to go back straight. Right, and you just constantly do that through the entire corner whenever you have those little bits of, you know, where it just like wants to get loose. That's how you go fast through the corner. But you got to be ready, like, you know, you got to be on that edge, but you got to be ready to catch it. But you can go fast that way. This, it's like, I go off from the corner, it slides, you hear those tires screeching, and it scrubs speed, and it doesn't do a whole lot more. Like, honestly, I tightened it up because I thought I'd be even slower if I was, you know, set it up to be loose. Like, it's kind of loose going off from the corner, but like I can't even really like counter steer it to make it productively loose. So long story short, I'm a bit disappointed with this, honestly. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. It really does not feel right. The whole truck, not only does it feel slower than it should be, it just feels unresponsive and
nice driving, no point.
That's really about it. It's a rough time, man. I don't even know what I could do with this, man. Well, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and pit. I mean, there's not a whole lot more I can do. I think I can get away with put more tape on it, but I'll drop the wedge back down. Jack up the right rear. Yeah, it's tough, man. I did a little bit of research just to see what kind of times they're running. Honestly, the times are pretty accurate, right? So the leaders, they're in real life. I know, you know, obviously the conditions are probably different, and you know how weather factors into that. But mostly the times are pretty close, around 23-second lap times for the leaders. That's about what they're running in here. But there's just something not right. There's something that doesn't feel right in the way that, like, we're running pretty accurate times for as slow as we are and where we're running, but something doesn't feel right in the way it's like being replicated, if you know what I mean, just with the way the truck goes around the track. I don't know, and I don't exactly know what it is. Oh my gosh, it's loose. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it just feels like I don't know. Maybe we're just like that slow. Like, since we're a 3-star team, maybe we're just that like underpowered. That maybe that's why I feel so bad, but I don't know. Once again, I'll have to play with it, but yeah, it's like tough because, like, once again, I don't know how much more I could get out of it. Oh, it's that skirching, man. It's tough. Did make it looser, and I feel like it's helping. Oh, it was until I got in the back of Fontaine, and then I lost it nearly. Yeah, I think it's a lot easier. Like, I would imagine it feels quite a bit different when you play this game on a controller, but I'm always, you know, I always play my racing games with the wheel, right? It doesn't feel right if I don't play with the wheel. And once again, I always felt like it was very unresponsive with the wheel in this game, so I feel like that plays a big factor in it as well, with how it feels with the wheel. And it's definitely, I always felt it all the way back to NASCAR Heat Evolution, that it felt very unresponsive. Like right here, like I'm like really shaking the wheel back and forth, and you see the movement is very, very minimal. Oh God, I don't know. There's just something about it that it's like, it almost feels like I'm playing with a giant joystick, really, or like a giant analog stick, and it's basically just programmed into the wheel, snapping it back and forth. Really, it just feels very, very dull, very it's not responsive. But yeah, that was just some of my notes. It's a little disappointing too, because we're just like, for whatever reason, we're just so far off the pace. I don't know. I think I did hear some people were struggling at Iowa, so in their hot seat. Yeah, unfortunately, I really don't know what else I could do, because it's on the verge of just like nearly drifting every corner, but it also kind of gets tight. I don't know, it's weird. That's another thing, like I have it set up to be really loose, but when I jump back in the throttle way too early, like trying to get it to the rear end to hang out and trying to get it to like dig through the corner, it wants to get tight on me. I just don't even have the power to get it like loose coming out of the corner. Like it wants to get loose going on from the corner, and then it just drives straight off the corner. I just don't have enough oomph to really like get up on it, and somebody's blowing up. Who was it? Oh, was it Timothy Peters? Rip. Well, we're not gonna finish last. All right. God, 75 on the right front. Well, that's not pretty. Everybody seems to be pitting. Oh, yeah, I guess that was the end of the stage, huh? Ooh, I got a bad idea. What's the fuel run? It's no way it's 25 laps. I'm staying out. Trying to give me some track position. To hell with it. All right, well, this is a really bad idea, but we're big dicking it. A really bad idea. Oh, I'm going to get run over so bad. But I figure, okay, so... Ah, shit, I don't know what the fuel run is. 22 laps. I want to say it's like 15 or something. If I could just get into my fuel window and then pit, hopefully with not being last, I think I'd be all right. Oh, God. Please don't wreck me. Please don't ping-pong me either. I'm trying to hold my line. Oh, God. Oh, man, this thing's bad. Haha. Who is this scrub? That Tyler Young? No, that's Hill. Who the hell is Hill? Oh, man. Jordan Anderson is in 6th. I just feel, like, disrespected. Oh, God. We got Jordan Anderson running 6th. Oh, I didn't pong too bad there, but it definitely shook me around. Yeah, Jordan Anderson running, like, 6th, no problem. Jennifer Jo Corncob running 14th, no problem. Just blows by me, but here we are. I guess we are on old tires, but yeah. Oh, man, this is rough. Yeah, we're going to be in the back here very quickly. I don't know. It might work out some way, somehow. You never know. Oh, man, I can just get to the bottom. I just think that's also kind of horseshit. How some of these... Nah, I never reckon it. Oh, Jesus. Some of these other 3-star teams just have way more straightaway speed than I do. Once again, we talk about that unrealistic challenge. Oh, man. They should all have pretty similar stuff. If we're all the same star team, we should have all pretty similar stuff, so. But I'm clearly getting outrun on the straightaways by every one of them. So, I'm going to go ahead and pit now. Oh, man. Cody Coughlin lost a lot of spots. Yeah, I went ahead and pit. Guys like Wendell still didn't pit. They were in the wreck. Nah, to hell with it. Who needs pits, am I right? Alright, so the fuel run's 18 laps. How many laps we got to go? 16. Oh, boy, that's pretty close. We're 2 to the good. So I'm assuming everybody else can make it. I'm assuming.
Hang tight there, driver.
I'm
Hold this
assuming.
line. Outside,
I don't know.
outside.
There's only one way to find out, I guess, huh? Well, it just went down to 17. I don't know when it went down. I guess probably through 1 and 2. So this actually might be pretty close for those guys.
Still there.
We could definitely make it, for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm just trying to think. How many? I mean, we ran like a lap or two under green, and then we wrecked. It's still at 17 estimated. There it goes down to 16. So, yeah, we're So we're just over 2 laps to the good. And you factor in the caution laps, which I guess they wouldn't lose any fuel there. I think it'd be pretty close, but I would imagine they're probably gonna be able to make it. Probably. I don't know. It seems like that's the one thing they did improve with AI this year is that they're smarter in their pit stops. So I would imagine, you know, if they couldn't make it at that point and the caution came out, I think they probably would have came in. But you never know. We might get lucky. Maybe they're still stupid again. We might have to bank on that a lot this season. I'm not sure why Matt Crafton's running last and why I'm catching him, but yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't understand, man. Well, hey, at least at the end of this thing,
Keep digging.
we're not going to finish last. So we're actually saving fuel, it looks like. So yeah, we're over 3 laps to the good now. We're out of the throttle so damn much. We're saving fuel when we don't even really mean to. So yeah, I don't know, man. I wish I could remember what the fuel run is. I gotta start taking note of that before like first stage or so. But yeah. Hey, at least we're not gonna finish last. Man, this has been a shit video. I'll tell you that. Yeah, this is just, oh, no problems. Oh, we don't need a caution for him. You're good. No caution, no caution. We don't throw debris cautions anymore. Unless it's Vegas. And the first race of the playoffs. Alright, well, we're not going to finish second to last either. It says there's only 31. Do they take that? Was there only 31 trucks in this, or was there 32? No, I guess it was 31. What the hell? Didn't Timothy Peters have problems? Where is he at? So am I not? So, okay, well. At least, I guess now I'm not going to finish last. What the hell?
Caution's out. Wave them off behind you.
Okay. Yeah, Timothy Peters is still out there. Well, what the hell? Who's leading? Austin Hill. What's that? What star team is he? 3? 4? What the hell? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna pit. 68 on the right front, just smoking the right front. That's the Iowa starter pack. Just chew the right front off the damn thing. Alright, and somebody's blowing up. What the? Hey, he's gonna Jimmy Johnson that shit. Just send it 3 wide for the lead, blow up, and then crash. What a cool ass. Oh shit. Oh shit. My man Jordan Anderson. My hero. 2 laps to go. Oh, what a break. And we're gonna finish top 25, I think. It'd be pretty hard to fuck this one up, I'd imagine. I don't know. We do have fresh tires compared to some of these guys. Oh man, if only he would have restarted in like the lead. Oh yeah, yeah, have a nice little finish right here. We'll give up a couple more spots. But yeah, I think we're gonna do it. We can't give up too many spots. Only 1 lap to go. Yeah, if I dick this up here in 1 lap, I'm gonna be a little upset, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I think we're good to finish top 20, shit. Oh man, Jordan Anderson. Shout out to him for just not giving a shit. That's oh, that's awesome. Hell yeah. Oh shit. No, we're okay. We're okay. Robbie, come eat break, dude. We're okay. Yeah! Bullshit! Alright, I'll take it. I was really upset I was gonna finish second to last that entire race, but okay, well that was pretty rough, I'm not gonna lie, but hey, we got it! Well, look at the finishing results. Austin Hill won a truck race. Justin Haley second. Jordan Anderson finished 30th. Corbin Forrester last. Woo, 18 fans. With a 19th place finish, hell yeah. Wow, momentum. Cool. Does that momentum for like dirt too, or is that for the truck series? Couldn't be for the truck series, could it? Let's drop that top 20 finish. Oh yeah, that's where I get $10,000 extra too. Hell yeah. put that towards my team. Racing hot seats could be pretty intense, but I hope you're keeping your cool. Good luck. Thanks, Myatt. So there you have it. So just like that, we'll be on to the next hot seat. I don't know how many there are or where they're at, so we're just kind of, doing them. But, yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Man, it really picked up there towards the end. Shout out to Jordan Anderson and his very underfunded equipment. Yeah, that'll do it. So once again, hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. It helps me out a ton, but that'll do it. On to the next Truck Series Hot Seat. I'll see you in the next one.